time, I looked at myself in the mirror and I based myself based on what I read on the comments. I felt worthless. I felt ugly. I felt gay. I felt that like that.
And if you kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilets, Donald Trump?
Oh, that's no.
In the sense that, you know what I mean? Like, when I'm saying that...
That you felt that it was a way for him to let out some sexual tension?
I did say that in the email.
That he had so much of?
Again, I said that.
Read that right?
You did, sir.
Did I read that right?
You continue to read them right, yes.
And
Now, if that's true, you might want to tie yourself down because this is going to be a rough ride. I just wanted to remind you that a Cheerio has not won prom queen for several years now. We've had prom queens from Glee Club, including the Jewish girl and a gay dude. And if we're not careful, I swear to God, we're going to have a black transsexual named Unique as prom queen before we have a Cheerio as prom queen. Now I know you're thinking to yourself, but OMG, Brie, I love the Asian girl from Glee Club. Well, punch yourself in the face so I don't have to. I do not give a flying fart, and the Cheerios do not give a flying fart about how much you love your sisters from Glee Club. You have 51 weeks out of the year to love your sisters from Glee Club, and this week is not, I repeat, not one of them. This week is about winning prom queen for the Cheerios, and that's not going to happen if you're off campaigning for Kimchi, Cohen, Barf, or whoever. Are you an idiot, Kitty? That's not a rhetorical question. I literally want you to tell me if you're mentally slow so I can be sure you're not nominated for future prom courts.
Attention all useless Kappa sluts. Congratulations! If you're reading this,
It means you've overcome the limitations of your tiny manatee brains and opened an email. Now, if you're asking yourself,
Dear, wait, I'm confused. Is Chanel talking to me? Am I a useless Kappa slut? Simply ask yourself the following question aloud.
Is my name Chanel number 3, Chanel number 5, Chanel number 6, or Sadie Williams?
Because if the answer to that is yes, then felicitations, this missive is for you.
so, do you all remember when we agreed to meet at the campus pool and kill the dean, and I got you all awesome new phones so that when it came time to meet, the phone would light up a certain color, and when it did, you didn't even have to answer it. You just had to come meet at the aforementioned pool. And then, do you remember not coming to the pool, despite me making it super easy for you by concocting a plan so simple that an orangutan could have figured it out? Like, literally, a circus ape of moderate intelligence could have looked down at the phone sticking out of the single pocket in the front of his comical lederhosen and seen it light up and used his short little legs to waddle over to his tiny motorized Shriner's car and driven to the pool like I asked. Do you remember any aspect of this super simple plan? That's not a rhetorical question. I'm literally asking if your tiny slut brains have the power to process any of my super simple orangutan level instructions. Because what I remember is that none of you showed up, which meant I had to sit at that stupid pool by myself like a grade A asshat, with a bag full of enormous chains to drown Dean Munch with, and then have a super awkward combo with her where I was like, oh, I just like bringing enormous chains to pools, and I looked like a total div. I don't entirely know what you whores could have been doing that was more important than helping your chapter president drown a serial killer, but unless that thing you were doing was getting enemas of pure liquid gold at a new local establishment called Liquid Gold Colonics for Young Sluts, like if you were doing literally anything else, you all should seriously consider doing the human race a favor and getting sterilized. I'm not being facetious. I literally think you should consider undergoing a surgical procedure to remove your ovaries, thereby sparing human race exposure to your DNA. You four trollops are the worst specimens of human beings ever born, and you all should really watch your backs, because if this serial killer targeting Kappa House doesn't chop off your heads, I'm gonna do it, so I can sell your tiny whore brain pants to science. Sincerely, Chanel Oberlin.
Okay, is this one bad? What do you mean? What do you mean by shaking it? What are you doing? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Who is it?
Who is it? Who is it, Michael? Who?
You, the Britney, the all the.
why me?
Nelly fuck 50. I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
Were you really?
Yeah, well, I hate when you go like this. Do you want to hang out today?
I don't say that. I say, like, do you want to hang out today?
Only fan.
A lot of people. Do you watch?
You know you do that.
Wait, what?
When you end a sentence, you go,
I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
You go, a lot of people.